I tried foil and glitter shadows from an indie brand called 𝘗𝘗𝘰𝘥𝘥𝘥 to create this makeup look. Eyes bursting of colors with sculpted face and dewy lips. Let's get started with the eyes first. I already did my base makeup beforehand, but I recommend that you finish your eyes first and then move on to your base makeup. My eye primer got expired and this girl is too lazy to order a new one. I mean, to be very honest, I wear this type of makeup like 2 times a year, so I really did not want to spend on eye primer that I may or may not use. Instead of an eye primer, you can double up your concealer and use it as a primer sort of. I used my holy grail concealer, NYX Serum Concealer in Tan. Took less than a dollop to cover my eyelids. This is to create an even base. With shimmers and glitters, fallouts are inevitable. And on top of that, I have dry skin, so sometimes eyeshadows struggle to grab onto my skin. Applying concealer or primer can create a tacky base for the shimmers to latch onto the skin. This can also minimize fallouts, but as I said before, it's pretty much inevitable. If you have prominent creased line like mine, you do have to set your concealer with a low coverage powder so that the concealer doesn't settle onto the creases. I'm using e.l.f. Cosmetics Halo Glow Setting Powder to lightly set the concealer. If you don't want to powder your eyelids, you can start with a beige colored eyeshadow first and apply it all over your eyelids. Concealer and powder combo, or concealer and beige eyeshadow combo, or just sticking to a primer. It's kind of like trial and error to see which suits your skin type as well as your eye shape. 𝘗𝘗𝘰𝘥𝘥𝘥 is an indie brand that specializes in shimmers, foils and glitters, basically everything blingy and shiny. They have 3 types of shimmer formula: Superfoiled, loose glitters and pressed glitters. So to get your hands on their products, you have 2 options. You can either get singles or you can customize your own palette. I thought I would try one type of finish from every single category. So basically I made my own palette. One shade from Iridescent finish, which is called Pastel Pink. It's not a proper iridescent finish in my opinion. It's nothing like our favorite Pigment Play Iridescent loose eyeshadow. On the other hand, Pastel Pink is identical to the pink shimmers from Mars Cosmetics glitter palette. Yeah, the OG one that I used to use back in the day, that one. It looks pink, but when you apply it, it turns into green shimmers. 𝘗𝘗𝘰𝘥𝘥𝘥 felt patchy. You can see how uneven, chunky and gritty it looks. I got 2 shades from their metallic finish, Sky and Purple Magnolia. I did not like both of them. These felt even more gritty than Pastel Pink and it looks extremely patchy, and these types of glitters are kind of outdated in today's day and age. The 4th is my favorite and a very unique shade and formula, and that's Superfoil in the shade Gold Marine. Superfoil need 1 touch on the surface of the shimmer for you to get a high intensity full coverage foil finish. Gold Marine is duochrome with colors shifting from marine blue to goldish sea green. These did give me fallout, so it's better to finish your eye makeup first and then move on to your base. This is how I applied Superfoil. With my ring finger, I first applied it on the center of my lids, a little towards the inner corner and a little towards the outer corner. I took some product on my pinky and I dabbed the color on the inner corner, swiping it across the eyelid. I stopped it at around 3/4 of the lids, leaving the outermost corner empty. To define the inner edges, I took an eyeliner brush and I went over the inner crease fold. This is to create that sharp line on the inner corner. Today's palette is from Pigment Play Playground Hero eyeshadow palette in Marine Clouds. Using a sky blue shadow, I very softly diffused the color on the edges of the Superfoil eyeshadow. I took a deep sea blue color and I placed it on the outer corner of the eyelid. Now the thing is, with Pigment Play matte shadows, they are very patchy. They are so patchy and I did not have any energy or time to sit and blend the formula. Instead, I decided to follow the patchy finish. This eye makeup by Bella Hadid came to my mind, and this type of eye makeup is like very perfect for patchy, unblendable eyeshadow formula, because all you have to do is take matte shadows with finger or brush and place it on the outer corner. The shape you have to create is like a horn of a bull circling the outer corner. Just make sure to use a very small eyeliner brush or lip brush to pat the color on the lids. You don't need any precision or even like steady hands for this. Once I was done with the shape, I went back and forth with all of the colors I applied. I cannot stand false lashes. It weighs down my eyes like no other. Sometimes I feel like there's like a bug or like a caterpillar sitting on my lashes. Individual lashes are my type. Not only you get to customize the shape and size according to your eye shape and your liking, most of these come with a very light and thin band like this. The band that you see right here will not weigh down your eyes. Now these individual lashes come in 3 sizes: 11mm, 13mm and 15mm. 11mm goes right on the center of the lash line. You have to apply these very close to the lash line. 13mm sits right next to 11mm and 15mm on the outermost corner of the lash line. Let that fully dry, like take your time. I have a new favorite mascara. It's from this Polish brand called 𝘗𝘗𝘥𝘴. It's like volumizing cum lengthening mascara. You get both in one formula. I applied majority of the mascara formula on the inner corners where I didn't apply any false lashes. With a Kajal pencil from Sugar Cosmetics, I tight lined the upper lash line. Now that the falsies are fully dried, you need to go back with a curler, bind the falsies with your natural lashes, because do you see that? You can literally see the falsies above my real lashes. To balance out the extravagant eye makeup on your eyelids, you have to apply some color on the lash line. Because I'm very basic, I went for a brown kajal on the lower lash line first. I took the same deep blue eyeshadow and I smudged out the lash line with an eyeliner brush. And then I took the Superfoiled shadow and I applied it on the lower inner corner area. And then mascara on the lower lashes. At first I wanted like a nude matte finish, so I went with the Mars set of 3 lipstick set. 10 Nude Crush is a neutral nude brown shade. Extravagant eye makeup coupled with matte nude lips just reminded me of 2016 makeup, and I don't want to go back to that. So I quickly layered a glossy balm from Lamior, Peptide lip glaze in caramel souffle, and this is the finished look. I really enjoyed using Superfoiled, although it's too intense for my liking. I'm so glad I tried at least one unique shade like Gold Marine. If I have to try another shade from Glitter Galaxy, it's gonna be from the same Superfoiled line. I did not like the 3 other shades and I do not recommend them. What do you think about this makeup? Tell me in the comments down below. I'll see you later. Bye guys.